Hello, this is Jerovaton, and today I'll be showing you how to make a calculator in PowerPoint. Okay, so let me show you what I'm saying. Okay, so this is the calculator finished and all fancy. So let's put in two numbers, so 5 and 6. So 5 plus 6 equals 11. 5 times 6 equals 30. 5 to the power of 6 equals 15625. 5 minus 6 equals -1. 5 divided by 6 equals 1/12. And 5 log 6. Okay, so how this works, we put the base over here and we put the number over here, and log, we have this number. And to show you how it works, let's say we have 100 and the base is 10, so logarithm, it will be 2. And for those of you who don't know what logarithms are, it's basically the opposite of an exponent, like division to multiplication or subtraction to addition. Okay, so before we go on, we need to put in the developer tab. So we have all of these tabs over here, but we don't have the developer tab, so we have to add it. We go to options, file, options, and then we go to customize ribbon. And we go to and we check this developer box over here. Okay, so this gives us the developer tab. Okay, so let's create a new slide and start making our calculator. So we have all our controls here. These are ActiveX controls. So there's the text box, command button, label, a bunch of stuff like that. We're going to be using the text box and the label. A lot of you might be using the command button. It's kind of bad for this, since like if you want your own custom image, then this command button, it has this bevel over here, and you can't just have it flat. So you'll need a label. So I need 3 text boxes, and I need 7 labels. 6 for the functions and 1 for the clear button. Okay, so we have all of our controls. So format background. I'm going to make it black so we can see everything better. So before we go on, I'm going to show you these two things. There's properties and view code. So properties, it basically just shows you a bunch of stuff about the ActiveX control in question. So so to access it, you either click the properties, or the way I prefer, you right click it and you click this properties over here. And then there's view code. So this is where the programming comes in. You double click it and you get this thing, and we're going to be typing in code here to program our calculator. This is actually quite easy. Okay, and also let's make the font of all of these controls bigger. We need to make it readable. We're going to make it larger, so 48, that should work. Now we're going to change the captions of these labels. So the caption is a property, so right now the captions are just like label 1, label 12, label 14, or whatever. So we go to the caption over here, then we're going to change this to C, as in clear. And then for this, it's going to be plus as in addition. This is going to be minus for subtraction. This is going to be X as in multiplication. Or you could just do Shift 8 as the asterisk. That would look a little more professional. And then for this, we use the slash for division. And then over here, we use the exponent symbol, which is Shift 6. And over here we have logarithm, and we'll just type log. We have to name these text boxes. So this is going to be A, this is going to be B, and this is going to be C. Okay, so let's start programming. So what we're going to do, so when we double click on these and we view the code of that object, basically what we type in here, like label 1 underscore click, so a.text, and A is the text box, A is the text box, and dot text we're showing the property. So the text of A equals. So what this does is that if I click this label, then A will have no text in it. So let's start the actual programming. So C.text. So C is where the answer comes in. So when we click at C.text, will equal A.text plus B.text. Now don't actually use plus because that won't work. I'm just showing this so you don't make this mistake. So when I say A.text plus B.text, the computer will take it in like you're trying to put the values together, not necessarily add them. So for example, I say, what is 5 plus 6? It'll be 56. So here's a little trick to get around that. We use minus negative B.text. And that gets around it. Okay, so let's go to subtraction. Okay, A.text minus B.text. Then we go to multiplication. A.text times B.text. Then we go to division. A.text / B.text. And also for these symbols, if you want the multiplication symbol, that's Shift A. Okay, an exponent. Okay, the exponent symbol is Shift 6, which I mentioned before. And then log. Okay, so log is going to be a little bit harder because we're going to have to put in we're trying to put in like custom base. Like if I just do log whatever, I can't actually the function log 10. I can't put my own base. It'll just at default it'll give the base of 10. So I can't change it unless I do this. So if I go to log, I search it and help. So log function. So we look at this little math thing. Log to the base of n, x, equals log x divided by log n. So we can use that to our advantage. So let's move this out of the way. So C.text equals log A.text divided by log B.text. Okay, so this gives us our logarithm function. And now we have one more button to do, and that's the clear button. So we put in A.text equals it equals just quotation marks, which means blank. Then we copy this, we paste it. B.text, C.text. Okay, our calculator is done, and let's see it in action. Okay, 5 and 6. Well, let's try 5 and 7 to mix it up a little. So 5 plus 7 is 12. 5 minus 7 equals -2. 5 times 7 equals 35. 5 divided by 7, 0.714, blah, blah, blah. 5 to the power of 7 equals 78125. And log 5 with the base of 7 is that. Okay, and this was my tutorial on how to make a calculator in PowerPoint. Leave any questions or comments in the comment section, obviously, and please subscribe. Thank you for watching.